up top, please, son. There's a guy up.
Another squad extending to engage.
It's a fucking Wraith with a Peacekeeper.
Grenade.
Oh my god, dude!
What the fuck? No fucking way. What the fuck was that?
Honestly, dude. Honestly, I don't even feel like fighting that.
I'm getting enemy shield. Not me. Throwing arc star. I'm hit. Another soft landing. An enemy shield. Poison root. Broken enemy shield.
The first step is going to just be crouching off the zip line. So some tips for this, you want to look as high up as possible. So in streamer building, you're going to look at this square. Then all you're going to do is grab the zip line, turn around, and hit crouch. By grabbing the zip line from a higher point, you don't need to turn nearly as fast as you do with the other method. Even a controller player can hit the zipline crouch with this method. The last method to perform a zipline crouch is simply by walking backwards. So all you want to do is hold S, look up, hit E, and then hit crouch. That easy. You can also do the same thing to go downwards. Alright, up next we have the zipline crouch into wall bounce. So you're going to grab the zipline from the highest point, crouch off of it, tap strafe towards the wall, and then wall bounce. I don't really know how to break it down past that, so I'm just going to show you all the different variants you can do. So this is walking backwards into a zipline wall bounce. It's actually probably easier than the first variant I showed you guys, because you don't have to turn at all. And this is going downwards with the walking backwards tech. Alright guys, next up we have zipline jumps. So unlike zipline crouches, we are going to be jumping off of the zipline. So to do this, we're going to look down instead of up. And the use for this, I'll show you. So you can actually chain this into a wall bounce as well. I haven't really found too many other uses yet, but you'll probably see it in future videos. So this here is the float jump. It looks just like a regular zipline jump, but you're able to tap strafe out of it. To do the float jump, you're going to grab the zipline and then hit crouch and jump near simultaneously. You're going to hit crouch and jump with the same timing that you would normally do a super jump.
You need to bind your scroll wheel jump either to forward on the scroll wheel or back on the scroll wheel. There's no other way to do this. This needs to be how you have it. And the absolute second you are grabbing on, or right as you are, you're just going to hit your scroll wheel forward. So it's going to look something like this, right? So I'm coming up to it. And as soon as you interact, you're just hitting your scroll wheel forward. So it's going to look something like this.
Alright, so now we are going to wall bounce out of a float jump. So this is a regular zipline wall jump. And now I'm going to show you a float jump. So with the float jump, you don't even touch the ground. Because you don't touch the ground, you don't use your slide, and you also go slightly farther than a regular zipline wall bounce. But anyways, that's the end of the guide. Let me know what you guys think.
This is a mantle jump. It is a zipline super jump out of a cancelled mantle and looks kinda ridiculous. Start the training by just riding up the zipline and jumping off. No other inputs. You have to get the timing right to land in the mantle without a forward input. From there you cancel the mantle with a crouch. This will make you drop again. And then flick downwards and super jump. Interact jump jump on controller or interact scroll wheel jump for mouse and keyboard. You can also flick upwards, but there the chance is bigger that you'll hit your head on the ceiling. So jump, hold crouch, land in mantle, the crouch cancels the mantle, flick down, super jump. It took me about 15 minutes of practice to even land my first mantle jump, and another 40 minutes to land 1 in 3. It will likely take me some days on and off practice to really form the habit and get mantle jumps consistent. Some tips. It helped me to deliberately think of the mantle cancel and the flick to super jump as 2 separate actions. The timing between them is still very precise and quick, but getting convoluted in your head and trying to flick while or even before the mantle cancel has even finished will only lead to frustration. The best way to train mantle jumps are the zipline buildings in Lava City, cause they're the same as in Capital, but very often completely empty.
So what's up guys, we got a new movement tech. I like to call this a mantle crouch. So the mantle crouch is quite similar to a mantle jump, but instead of going up in the air, it sends you downwards. To do the mantle crouch, all you want to do is jump towards the wall, and right before the mantle, you're going to hold crouch and interact. You're then going to let go of crouch and look down so that you can press crouch again. At this point, you are now done. With this new movement tech, you are able to do the wall bounce at any time, and that's because the mantle here gets rid of jump fatigue. I also made another variant of this tech that I like to call a mantle jump. So unlike the mantle crouch, what I'm doing here is I'm replacing the crouch input with a jump input off of the zip line. To hit this bounce, you're going to have to jump off while looking to the left. So you want to jump out of the zip line while looking slightly to the left so that you land on the glass.